My name's Brad Kelly. I'm from Wollongong and I'm a writer and I do a variety of work for corporates, the content writing for book publishers and for private contracts and commissions. So I was a school teacher for 15 years before I decided to make the transition into full-time writing. I was writing some notes for my students for modern history. I got to about 30 or 40,000 words and thought I might have a book here. And I emailed a couple of publishers and I got accepted by the first one that I'd emailed, who wanted to, which was a small association publisher. So with that publisher, I think I've published about 5 or 6 modern history books. I was in a position where I was writing and felt like a bit of a fraud and wasn't really sure what I was doing. So that's why I took the course at the Australian Writers Centre. The course helped with pitching, the course helped with, I guess, confidence that it could be done. That was the biggest thing. Like, so many people out there want to be writers and they don't really think that it can be done. They don't think that they can make a living out of it. But what I was attracted to with Valerie is she made it sound so possible, and there's lots of support and there's a sense that there's lots and lots of work out there for everybody. It's not competitive, it's a very supportive environment. That's been really beneficial for me. You've got access to Val, you've got access to a supportive community, you've got access to ideas. There's the pitch doctors, the Ask Me Anything workshops, like once a month, and also the weekly content is just infused with tips on how to write better. So my involvement with the Australian Writers Centre has given me lots and lots of confidence to approach clients. The Australian Writers Centre course had paid for itself maybe 2 or 3 times over before I got to the end of the first 6 weeks of the course. Some of the companies I work with include Mack Trucks, UD Trucks, Volvo, McDonald's I've written for Singtel, a variety of blogs for banks. When I was in education, I had a particular career trajectory. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this course, and then I'm going to go for that position. But as a writer, the variety of things that come across your inbox is huge. So if I was going to recommend a course at the Australian Writers Centre, I would definitely say to start off with the news and magazine feature course, because that's the entry course, and that will just generate lots and lots of ideas for you about where you want to go. And then after that, then you can go in and do various other specialty courses. The best thing about the copywriting course was it really taught us how to be economical with words and also to stick with a brief, which is really important if you are going to deal with corporate clients. I would definitely recommend the profile writing course at the Australian Writers Centre because of the experience that David brings to it, and also it just opens up the possibilities of the people who have interesting stories. The freelance masterclass program is really, really helpful. It is industry knowledge on a stick. Well, the best thing about the freelance writing masterclass program was access to some of Australia's best freelancers. These are people who are working in the industry, they're being published every week, they're very generous with their knowledge and very talented people, and just to be able to have access to those people 24/7 is a really great thing. I write every single day from about 5 o'clock in the morning till about 12. That seems to be when I'm most productive. I'm often out there interviewing the customers of businesses. That's a little niche that I've created, and most of my work is web-based content for companies. Well, now my main income is from writing. If you are working in the industry, if you are working as a freelancer and you're regularly making an income from it, then it's probably a very, very great investment to make in terms of what you get out of it. There's just lots and lots of courses that you can choose for different types of writing. So the Australian Writers Centre really gave me the push that I needed to get my writing career going. It taught me the nuts and bolts of it, of of journalism and interviewing people and writing to briefs, pitching, and it opened up a whole world of ideas that I wouldn't have been previously exposed to.